So Neil, obviously quite an action-packed first half there with 4 goals. Plenty of drama that last 15 minutes after CJ went off.
I thought, Tim, similar to Bamber Bridge last week, they posed us a few threats for the first 20 minutes, and then we just tweaked our shape slightly, and we nullified the threat, and then we're well in the game. We're well in the game, and I thought for a period of 20 to 30 minutes, maybe we could go to the top end, we could settle down, we may be able to nick one, and then we just commit whatever you commit. The goals that we've conceded today, Tim, are as poor as what you'll see. The free header, the own goal, and then what we do on the third goal. The really poor goals, and sandwiched in between that is a penalty at 2-0 to get us back in. But if you defend like that, we can see goals like that. Then we don't get a lot from the game. We then come out second half. We've got a plan. After about 5 minutes, goes against us. Charlie Oliver makes a second tackle, which the ref deems a yellow card. He goes off. So we're down to 10 men, and you're thinking, can we stick in there now? Can we show real resilience and character? And then I thought for 40 minutes we were excellent. We nullified them to maybe a couple of breakaways. We've got a chance where Lewis Gilboy probably should score here at 3-2. And, we were proving a really tough team to break down with 10 men. So I'm really proud of the lads. But Charlie Munro was exceptional. Even when he went out back to centre half, I thought he was a glue that held us together today. So, different emotions. But like the manager said to me, he'd be a manager at times because you're in the game, and then the goals we conceded, they just shoot you in the foot, and you can't. We're in it together, So certainly not an individual criticism, but we know that we concede these goals far too often, and we know that we've got to eradicate that and improve the quality of people that are in the squad.
Yeah, I mean, obviously you've been calling out Curtis Jones all season for being, when he's in the squad, he's a very, very good player. Obviously, best defender in the league, as you call him. He was down for about 5 minutes. What's up?
Well, without wanting to get myself in trouble, I've been enough of that with the FA. The referee doesn't see the elbow on Curtis. It's a blatant red. So they're benched over the same thing. He has to come off. The guy's cut open. Probably concussion. We're losing for 14 days. It's an awful decision. And I could pick holes in the decisions, but you can see when Curtis is on the pitch, we're 0-0. When Curtis Jones has been back the last 6 weeks, we're a better side. But when he doesn't play, we miss him, and you can see how vulnerable we are when Curtis goes off. All of a sudden we're at C, we're at 6s and 7s, and we can see 3 goals that we wouldn't have conceded if Curtis Jones was on the pitch. And that because he would have organised situations, and we wouldn't have been in them positions that we were in today. But so yeah, the referee's got around, went in and spoke to him, and he admitted that he didn't see it. But you can't do a great deal about it. And then the third goal's bizarre. Tim. Third goal it's as bizarre as I'll ever see, because the first play he's offside, so he's interfering with play. Then he comes back onside and he ends up scoring the goal. But he's offside in the first movement because he creates us to drop deeper, and the officials in the half time said we may have got it wrong. So you're going right. And that's, we've conceded 3 poor goals, but we also need a little bit of luck on your side at times, and we certainly don't get that.
We definitely didn't get the rubber decisions, did we?
No, we didn't. But then when we're in control of our own destiny, we've got to make the right decisions as well, because we've had some decisions go for us this season, decisions go against us. It feels like as a manager the majority of decisions go against you, but even if they are going against you, we've got a duty not to concede the goals the way we conceded today, and that's a disappointing thing. But that's the I use the word vulnerability, in the squad without key players, and we've got to get these key players back. We've got to have them consistently back for the full season. We've got to get 3 or 4 lads who will be staying fitter, off the ball, fitter, because you're not a footballer without being able to run, cover distance. And lads that we bring in, Tim, will have a certain DNA, because they've got to do, because we've got really good footballers, but we need something else to strengthen our underbelly, and that's what we're looking for. But like I said to Ben before the game, Tim, they're a great group in there. We maybe need them reinforcements, but we certainly won't be wholesale changes where we're getting rid of 6 or 7, because there's a lot of good players in there, and if we haven't had the rubber green this season, hopefully we get a bit of luck next season, and with the positive reinforcements we get in, we're stronger all over the park. But we'll have to see today. Tim, the congratulations go to Tongi and to Guiseley. They get the 3 points. They've still, I think, may have an outside chance, but today they took the chances, we didn't. They scored the goals, we didn't, and they've took the points and we didn't. So sometimes you've got to hold your head up high and say congratulations to Guiseley. But we're not down and out. You know, we've got a good week ahead in training. We've got Lancaster next Saturday. We want a big finish to the end of the season. We've got a presentation with the fans at the end of the game. We then go out to Lake Garden. So there's loads to still play for. You know, although we're hurting tonight, we'll dust it down. We'll get ready and hopefully finish with a bang next week at Broadhurst Park. And hopefully, you know, as many fans can come down and cheer on the lads in a frustrating season. And I'll own that, you know, frustrating season. But we can only get better, and we will get better. And you know, that's the promise.
Okay, see you next Saturday.
See you next Saturday, Tim. Cheers.